Well, folks, look at the size of this bad boy. This is the Gargantuan Bahamut. Calling it a mini is a little bit of a stretch, but from WizKids, they sent this over to me. Now, if you recall, they did make a Gargantuan Tiamat not that long ago. So let's go ahead and pop this guy open, see what we're dealing with. Ooh, we got styrofoam in here. Usually we don't get that in a WizKids mini. This is just... Could we be so lucky that the top just comes off? No, it's sealed in styrofoam. Man, I need like a whole other table to do this. Can I just... Well, that's going to get annoying. Just cut the seam here. Sorry for the people who hate styrofoam. I'm doing my best here. But, yeah, I'm pretty excited to see this one, if I'm being honest. I didn't even know... what I would really love, WizKids, if you're listening, could you make a Sardior, the Gargantuan Ruby Dragon? That'd be really sweet. I would love that. That would actually be my preferred if I was given an option. Ooh. Oh, man, this thing is chunky. Holy cow. All right, we got the man himself. Breath weapon. Oh, and then it does come with a little Fizzban. And the series of, like, canaries that he traveled with. Alright. I don't even know if I'll be able to use my mini setup to even look at this. Because it's so big. Look. Look at this thing. This is awesome. Man, and look at the shine. Look at like the metallic, right? So let's go ahead. Yeah, I don't even know if I can get this in my mini setup because I don't think I can zoom it out far enough. So first of all, a huge thank you to everybody over at the WizKids team for sending this over for review purposes. Let's pop out the breath weapon here. We got a nice kind of translucent breath weapon, and it looks like it does have a key. Oh, is this the tongue comes out? I believe so. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that out with a pair of pliers. He does have a tongue, which you can see there, and that will come out to allow you to insert the breath weapon. Some people in one of my more recent videos asked if I could showcase like a medium, like a player style mini to get you an idea of scope for some of these minis. Well, this here is Fizzban. For those of you unaware, Fizzban of Fizzban's Treasury of Dragons is a name that Bahamut goes by when he travels in human form. To give you a size comparison, here is Fizzban, here is Bahamut, and then again the other miniature, which we will showcase on the minicam, are these 5, 6, I think, or maybe 7 golden canaries that he always travels with, which actually are gold dragons in disguise. That's part of the Fizzban lore. But come on. There they are. So we'll go ahead and put Fizzban and the canaries here on the mini cam. Let's go ahead and pull that up. All right. Oop. So zoom this in a little bit here. Hang on. Here you can see Fizzban. I've told you before, I am a huge fan and sucker for translucent magical effects. His face is looking a little rough, if I'm being honest, and the canaries are almost kind of... You can see a little bit of definition on the feathers, but not very much. They kind of just look like a blob of yellow. And then again, here's back profile. Again, really cool of them to include, because he does often travel in human form, to include that mini as well as the canaries is a nice little extra touch. That wasn't really like something that they had to go out of their way to do, so I do appreciate that. And let's go ahead and look up the release date and the price so we can talk about this. So, he is currently scheduled for Q3 of this year release, so we're pretty much right around there at this time frame. And it is a $250 mini, so it is not a small amount. That is not, you're paying primarily for this. It's nice for the again, the additional smaller minis, but this is a chunky, I mean, this thing probably weighs, I don't have a scale here. This might weigh 3 pounds, maybe even 5 pounds. It is absolutely gorgeous. I don't even think like I said, because of the size, you can make out the definition on the scales. The face is fantastic. And this is one of those minis, because of the size of it, you can get such great detail because you're not trying to work with tiny little paintbrushes. A reminder that WizKids minis are hand painted. But yeah, you can even see like you can see it here. There's like scars on like battle scars on the wings and things from all of the fights with Tiamat and maybe other gods. But I mean, I am absolutely thrilled to have this in my collection. This and the Tiamat are a fantastic group of large dragons to have. They've started going out and making a variety of different dragon minis, as we've seen over the years. Now, the ancient, they had done the ancient white dragon. I think it was Aviatures, I think was the name of the dragon. I feel like that's bigger than this Bahamut miniature. And that one was like this big. It was a big one. And the Tiamat one is obviously a little bit bigger. There's a lot more heads. But I feel like those dragons were larger than this. But given the fact that they have started to release gem dragons over the years as well, they started with the Sapphire Dragon, and I know there's an Emerald Dragon because I have that one. I believe there's Topaz and Crystal and all these other ones. Sardior, the legendary Ruby Dragon, that's sort of the third in the trilogy. I would absolutely love to have a miniature of that, so hopefully we end up getting one of those in the future. But yeah, this is, I mean, I'm like absolutely over the moon for this miniature. I love this. This is a nice display piece, even if you're not going to be playing, because realistically, how often are you going to use Bahamut in your games? Probably not too often, realistically. But, yeah, this is a good statement piece to have. Obviously, you could use it for a variety of different, this could double as a silver dragon, or any other kind of dragon you want to use in your campaign, whether it's D&D or some other RPG. Or again, you just want to have like a nice statement piece to sit on a shelf, to have be flanked by Tiamat and Bahamut would be a pretty cool statement there. Yeah, like I said, I really don't even feel like I need to bring it in much closer than this, because the detail is just absolutely phenomenal on all aspects of this miniature. Just absolutely love it. So, anyway, let me know your thoughts and opinions on this giant gargantuan Bahamut miniature. If an Amazon link is available for it, I'll put it in the description, because if you do manage to pick it up via that, it will benefit slightly monetarily if you were to do so. Otherwise, I'll put the WizKids pre-order link in the video description. Again, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.